At the tone, 1 o'clock.
Yours truly, WHB.
Hey, happy Friday. Welcome now to Music on the Mason Show.
With music.
Baby, baby. They're the Supremes, and where did our love go? And hi, happy Friday. Welcome now to Music Time on this session, the Jerry Mason Show. It's clear and it's 79 degrees in Kansas City right now at 3 minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock.
If you're still sleeping the old-fashioned way, that's because you haven't...
Yours truly, WHB.
Gee, I don't know what to do. I've tried banging my head. Good luck to you, Victor. 26080 is the number to call. Here come the Chart Busters.
1, 2, 3, go!
Happens that way, huh? They're the Chart Busters, big number 20 in our town this week with She's the One. Hey, time now for us to play our Disc Jockey Derby, and on the line is Rosemary Garcia of 2051 Bellevue, Kansas City, Missouri. Rosemary, can you hear me all right now?
No.
No. All right, listen, you can do your best here. You got $2. Who you got to bet them on at our DJ Derby?
Bob Cole.
Bob Cole. Can you hear me all right now?
On the radio.
Okay, well, that's where it counts. All right, Rosemary, you're betting on Bob Cole. All right, let's get ourselves a postcard contestant out of our box of postcards. We draw one, and here is Mark Wolitz of 1983 Stewart, Kansas City, Kansas. And Mark is going to bet on Don Armstrong this time, so a bet on Bob. We got one on Don. Let's go.
Here they come. They're off and pacing with Martin going for the lead. Armstrong racing second, Woody third into the clubhouse turn. Mason is fourth and Robbins is fifth. Cole gets away last. As the field goes to the backstretch and starts for the quarter, Martin has the lead by 2. Armstrong is second a length in front of Mason, moving up. On the outside, third. Woody drops back to fourth and Robbins is fifth. Cole is the trailer as they swing through the paddock turn, come to the top of the stretch. Now they're coming for the half. It's Martin still with that lead and still by 2. Armstrong is racing second. Mason third. Cole is fourth. And Woody is fifth as they pass the half. And now Woody takes out a fifth. Robbins is the trailer. As the field goes to the clubhouse turn second time, Martin on top. Armstrong second. Mason third. Cole fourth. And Woody moving up on the outside is now fourth. They're into the backstretch. Going for the 3/4. Martin still with that lead. It's now only a length. Woody is up on the outside and flying. Cole is third along the rail. Mason is fourth. They're into the paddock turn, coming around for the top of the stretch. Armstrong is fifth and Robbins is the trailer. At the top of the stretch, they're coming for home. It's Martin on top, but Woody comes on now. Gets the lead as they come through the stretch down to the wire. It's Woody getting up to be the winner and pulling away by a length and a half. Martin second, Cole third, Mason fourth, Armstrong fifth, and Robbins is sixth and last. Again, your WHB winner, Gene Woody.
Rosemary, awfully sorry. We should bet on Gene there. $50 riding on him. Mark Wolitz also a loser. He bet on Don Armstrong. Better luck to you both next time on our DJ Derby. Thanks for calling and playing the game with us. Right now, it's 10 and a half minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock. The Mason Show, Friday afternoon on WHB.
Do you like pizza?
Yes, indeed.
Do you like Shakey's?
Yes, indeed.
Like Shakey's Pizza?
Yes, we do. We don't mean maybe.
The Shakey tastes
One family pizza parlor in the world. That's Shakey's.
We have a winner.
Hey, may we say congratulations to Verna Lee Jeffries of Frankfort, Kansas, a DJ Derby winner on...
Yours truly, WHB.
Right about now, 12 minutes past 1 o'clock under clear skies. Our temperature is still 79 degrees.
Thriftway or the Thriftway
Supermarket.
Shop your Thriftway store.
Absolutely. Hey, right about now at 13 past the hour, it's music time here at the Tams, and hey, girl, don't bother me.
Now, take all your way, girl.
Hey, girl, don't bother me. They're the Tams on a Friday afternoon Jerry Mason show from WHB, the fun companion, anywhere under the sun.
Yours truly, WHB, with the weather.
Going to be fair through Saturday, cooler and less humid this afternoon and tonight. We'll have a high this afternoon about 85, low tonight around 60, and Saturday's high in the 80s. Currently, our skies are clear now. Humidity at 47%, and our temperature is 79 degrees.
That's the weather from yours truly, WHB.
It's 16 now, past the hour of 1 o'clock on the 4th day of September. Almost smell fall out there today. Not too far away. Hey, kids, bring mom and dad and join the parade to United. Number 40, a newcomer to our 40-star survey in WHB land this week. Here's Steve Alamo.
I don't know.
Called I Don't Know, Steve Alamo on the station with a happy difference.
Get away from me, you no good bug.
Sir, you're wasting your time.
Today, all the records heard and given away during the Jerry Mason Show today are furnished through the courtesy of various record distributors and manufacturers. Certain records are played in consideration of cooperation by recording artists, companies, and distributors.
Yours truly, WHB.
Hey, a big break here for holiday budget. Special sale on the 3-pound bags of A&P whole bean coffees. Sale ends tomorrow. Better hurry. Here's Brenda Lee. He's sure to remember me. Brenda Lee, and he's sure to remember her. The time is 24 and a half now past the hour. It's 79 degrees on the cool side out there today. Let's check Bannerline News and all the weather now with Gary Johnson.
State Attorney General Frank Farrar has ruled that the names of President Johnson and his Democratic running mate, Senator Hubert Humphrey, will appear on the South Dakota ballot this fall. Republican presidential nominee Barry Goldwater has termed low morality and lawlessness the top presidential campaign issues. Interior Secretary Stuart Udall predicts that Johnson will win in November and will be in the White House for 8 years thereafter. Soviet Premier Khrushchev has accused the Chinese communists of helping, in his words, the most reactionary American military clique and the military forces in West Germany to divide the world communist movement. Kansas City weather, fair this afternoon, tonight, and Saturday. Cooler and less humid this afternoon and tonight. The high this afternoon near 85. Our low tonight around 60. The high Saturday in the 80s. Currently, the sky is clear. Wind is from the north at 6 miles per hour. The temperature is 79 degrees. Gary Johnson reporting.
Action Central News on WHB. Kansas City, Missouri.
Thank you, Gary. Jimmy Hughes now to sing Steal Away. Here, Waylon Jimmy Hughes on the Mason Show. Friday afternoon, it's called Steal Away.
Yours truly, WHB, Kansas City, Missouri.
Hey, remember, WHB means world's happiest broadcasters.
Come alive. You're in the Pepsi generation.
Hey, come alive out there. The time right now, 29 past 1 o'clock. It's clear and it's 79 degrees in Kansas City. Mid-80s are expected high for the day. Here's Dean Martin. 2 o'clock under clear skies. We've got 79 degrees. Here come Jan and Dean. Go, Granny. A little old lady from Pasadena just organized this one. It's called the Anaheim, Azusa, and Cucamonga Sewing Circle Book Review and Timing Association, and that's Jan and Dean.
Ready for the long one coming up? The Labor Day weekend. That's beer.
What's next? Free Beatle tickets. WHB. Keep listening. Here's the groove now.
I got every reason on earth.
You're in the market for better buys. You're in a Safeway store.
Yours truly, WHB.
Hey, lots of music for you. Friday afternoon on the Jerry Mason Show at 17 until 2 o'clock. Here's Elvis. Presley and the Jordanaires. Ooh, such a night. The time is 14 until the hour of 2 now in the happy land of WHB.
You get more in Grace More. Grace More. A completely
At least. Well, listen, there'll be a brand new 40-star survey in your favorite record shop over the weekend. Be sure to stop in and pick up your copy. Here's Rick Nelson. Poor old Rick. There's nothing more to say. Rick Nelson, and there's nothing I can say. The time right now is 10 and a half minutes until 2 o'clock. Skies cleared, 79 degrees in our town from...
Yours truly, WHB.
Here's good news, like the lemon lime diet drink.
General Foods.
It's good. Hey, if you're headed down around Missouri's beautiful recreational areas, here's the weather for the Lake of the Ozarks. Fair and cooler through Saturday. Lows tonight 55 to 63. The high Saturday 75 to 80. Winds today and tonight northerly at about 10 to 18 miles per hour. Around the southwest Missouri Lakes area, partly cloudy, showers and thundershowers affecting 20 to 30% of the area in the southern areas this afternoon and evening. Turning cooler late this afternoon, fair to partly cloudy and cooler tonight and Saturday. Highs of 79 to 85. Winds today becoming northeast at about 8 to 15 miles per hour. That's it for both the Lake of the Ozarks and southwest Missouri Lakes area. Drive carefully, won't you? Here's Dusty Springfield now, big number 8 in our town, kind of wishing and hoping. Wishing and hoping. Dusty Springfield on a Friday afternoon session. The Jerry Mason Show right back after 5 minutes of late news.
Always first when seconds count. WHB Action Central News.
Good afternoon, Gary Johnson reporting from Action Central, Jefferson City. Missouri's Revenue Department collected $67,257,000 in taxes and fees in July and August, the first 2 months of the new fiscal year. Reporting the figures today, Governor Dalton said they were more than $13 million greater than those in the same period of last year. As of August 31st, the state's cash balance was $46,883,000. Joplin, a young man from Miami, Oklahoma, was bound over today for trial on charges of murdering his estranged wife. 33-year-old Lonnie M. Wyrick was arraigned in magistrate court at Joplin, where the slaying was committed August 5th. His bond was set at $5,000, but he did not post it immediately. Police said Wyrick told of choking his wife, mother of 10 children, at the Joplin home of his aunt, Mrs. Opal Wyrick. The slain woman had been staying there since filing suit for divorce. Pierre, South Dakota's Attorney General Frank Farrar has ruled that the names of President Johnson and his Democratic running mate, Senator Hubert Humphrey, will appear on the state's ballot this fall. He made the announcement in Pierre, South Dakota. The ruling was made despite a failure to meet a state filing deadline. Farrar, a Republican, issued the ruling after a 2-day huddle of state officials over the question. South Dakota is Humphrey's native state. The Democrats had threatened to go to court if necessary. Phoenix, Republican presidential nominee Barry Goldwater has termed low morality and lawlessness the top presidential campaign issues. The senator spoke briefly to newsmen after escorting his vice presidential running mate, Representative William Miller of New York, to the Phoenix airport. Washington, Interior Secretary Udall has predicted that President Johnson will be elected in November and will be president for 8 more years after the election. Udall told a Washington news conference that he expects Johnson to carry all of the 11 mountain and Pacific coast states with the possible exception of Arizona. And Udall, like Goldwater, a native of Arizona, said Democrats are not giving up on Arizona. London, WHB's Hank Wilson accompanied the Queen of England on one of her many ceremonial visits. Hank gives us this report on the dedication of a gigantic new bridge in Scotland.
Queen Elizabeth II today formally opened the Firth of Forth Road Bridge, a Scottish engineering masterpiece and one of the most beautiful bridges in the world. Connecting thriving Edinburgh with the ancient county of Fife, the long suspension bridge took 6 years to complete. 3 men died helping to construct it. A crowd of more than 100,000 watched as the Queen predicted the great benefits that will come to Scotland as a result of the span.
The flow of private and commercial traffic, which it will make possible, is bound to have a most stimulating effect throughout this part of Scotland. May this bridge bring prosperity and convenience to a great many people in the years ahead.
Queen Elizabeth II. This is Hank Wilson in London.
Prague, Khrushchev said the Western powers are gambling on the possibility of reanimating nationalism and chauvinism in West Germany and hope that in this way they will be able to set the forces of socialism against each other. Khrushchev attacked West Germany, whose government has invited him for a visit later this year to discuss the German problem. Rome. Italy's Communist Party has virtually declared itself independent of Soviet communism. The declaration was composed by Palmiro Togliatti a few hours before the party leader suffered a fatal stroke in Russia last month. Togliatti argued against Moscow's proposal for an international communist summit meeting on the Kremlin-Peking dispute. Capitol Hill, the leader of a summer trip to Cuba by U.S. students, has freely admitted to the House Committee on Un-American Activities that he is a member of a communist organization. The witness, 21-year-old Edward Lemansky of New York, told the committee he is a member of the Progressive Labor Movement, which he described as a communist organization. Paris, the leader of the pro-communist Parti Lao, Prince Ivan Ivan, called on French President de Gaulle in Paris today. Afterwards, he said the only possible solution for the explosive situation in Laos is a 14-nation conference. That's the news up to the minute. Gary Johnson reporting from Action Central. Jerry Mason has Kansas City weather.
Fair this afternoon, tonight, and Saturday. Cooler and less humid this afternoon and tonight. High today near 85. The low tonight around 60. The high Saturday in the 80s again. Currently fair skies overhead. Our humidity at 46%. The temperature now is an even 80. It's 80 degrees.
That's the news.
WHB.
From Kansas City, Missouri, always first when seconds count.
How about hot dogs for your Labor Day outing? Delicious because they're Sterling Skinless Wieners from Safeway. Right now, Sterling Skinless Wieners. At the tone, 2 o'clock.
Yours truly, WHB.
Hey, right in the middle on a Friday, Jerry Mason Show.
With music, music, music.